Hello, friends, and welcome to your full body evening chair flow. So, tonight we will be loosening everything up a little bit from our day, and we will end seated in our chair so we are nice and ready for bed. So, let's go ahead and face the back of our chair. We'll take a few steps away from our chair. So, we'll just start off with a few nice and easy cat cows. Instead of our hands being on the floor, we'll keep them on the back of the chair. From here, you want the feet about hip width apart, body weight distributed into the heels of the feet, slight bend in the knees. And from here, we'll go ahead and inhale, round the spine. Tuck the chin towards the chest, tuck the belly button down and in. And we'll exhale, arch for our cow, looking up towards the ceiling. And just move with the breath as you take both of these poses at your pace. Hold where you feel is tight. And just take the first few breaths to see how the body is feeling. As we wind down from our day, we'll loosen the body and slow down the mind. Inhale, last one here. We tuck it in. And exhale, let it go. Let's bring ourselves to a neutral spine position, and then we'll walk the feet towards the chair. Just stepping back into our crescent lunge from here. So let's take the left foot back behind us. You can keep gripping the back of the chair. Keep a slight bend in the back knee, and we'll keep the pelvis tucked up and in towards the ribs. So we shouldn't feel like we're hyperextending in the low back here or arching back. From here, we'll sink into the right knee, keep foot flat on the floor, and inhale from here. Exhale, you can sink a bit further if that's comfortable for you, and take the left hand up. Try a bit of a crescent lunge. If you'd like, you can challenge yourself and bring both arms up for a full crescent lunge. One more breath here. And let's exhale, twist towards the right leg. You can take your left hand to the back of the chair. Let's try to keep the right arm long. We look towards those fingertips. And bring it back through to center. We'll plant the back foot down, straighten the right leg, hinge forward for your pyramid. So maybe you just stop here, head is around the top of the chair, that's okay. If you need to push yourself back a little bit, that's okay too. And you can let the head come all the way down, grip the legs of the chair, and let the head hang heavy. Pyramid pose. So we should feel this stretch in the back of the right thigh. Exhale, let the chest fall. And you can walk yourself back up if you were all the way down using the chair. And let's pivot the left foot so we're back on our toes in our high lunge, and we'll step back towards the chair. Before we switch sides, let's take a standing banana. So we'll take our left foot back behind the right foot. If you can bring it up beside, so the right and left pinky toes are almost parallel to each other. Slight bend in the knees. We'll keep the right hand on the back of the chair. As we inhale, reach the left hand up towards the ceiling. And exhale, we arch over towards the right. You can push the left hip out a little bit. Deep side body stretch for the left here. All the way through the left shoulder, ribs, hip. We should feel it all the way down and through. Let's take one more breath. Exhale, reach a bit more if you can with the left fingertips. And coming back through, bring the left foot back to center. We'll take a second to get back in touch with the breath. If you felt like you were holding the breath anywhere, that's okay. Let's see if we can move with our breath on the other side. So we'll take our right foot back this time, coming into our high lunge. Slight bend in the right knee here. You might feel a bit tighter on one side than the other. Definitely feeling a bit more over here myself. And let's inhale. Exhale, sink a bit deeper if you can. You're welcome to challenge yourself here by coming into crescent lunge. Maybe you take one arm off the chair. Maybe you take both. We breathe into our right hip flexor. So nice to do after if we've been sitting all day for work or for our commute. And using our next breath here, let's exhale, twist towards the left leg, bringing right hand to the back of the chair. See if you can look back towards the left fingertips. And coming back through to center, we'll straighten the left leg, plant the right foot down so you can adjust the legs if needed here. And we'll exhale, pour forward over the left thigh, pyramid pose. Come down to what variation suits you today so you can stay lifted, head near the back of the chair. Or using the legs of the chair, you can come all the way down. You breathe into the left hamstring. And you can walk the hands up slowly to the back of the chair, coming all the way up. Pivot the back foot so you're back on the toes, and we'll step the right foot back in, bringing it into our banana pose for the right side. So we'll bring our right foot just outside the left. See if you can match up the pinky toes as much as possible. Left hand staying on the back of the chair. We'll inhale, reach the right hand up. Big breath in. Exhale, arch forward, arch over to the left. Little push of the right hip if that's comfortable for you. See if you can relax the jaw. Bring the tongue down from the roof of the mouth. Once you arrive in your banana, we just let the pose do the work. All you have to do is breathe. Let's take one more. Exhale, one more reach with the right hand. And let's bring it back through to center. Step the right foot back to meet the left. We'll step back into our warrior one. So similar to our high lunge, but we're going to plant the back foot. So let's take our left foot back, pivoting our foot to a 45-degree angle. Keep both hands back on the chair if needed, and we'll sink into our right leg. So again, back foot is planted at a 45-degree angle, keeping both hips parallel to the back of the chair. This pose does tend to make us want to open up to the hips here, kind of like a warrior too. But let's try and maintain the hips forward as much as possible as we inhale, reach the hand up, either one hand or both. And exhale, sink towards the right leg. So if you have the right leg forward, it can be nice to have the left hand up, or maybe you challenge yourself and try both. One more breath here. And bringing both hands to the back of the chair, we'll come forward onto our right foot, bringing the left foot in, and we'll bring the left heel towards the left glute. If you can, we'll take the left hand to the top of the left foot, maintaining our balance with the right hand on the back of the chair as we pull the left leg in, or if that's a little bit too much for you, we'll come to the side of our chair, hand on the wall or countertop somewhere by your side if needed, and we'll place the left foot on the seat of the chair. So we'll either do this in the first variation or this one, whichever one's best for you. We'll engage the glutes, pull the hips forward. So engage the glutes, pull the hips forward. And let's take one more breath here. If you have the foot in the hand, let's give it one more little pull. And go ahead and release that foot. We'll switch sides. So let's step the right foot back this time for our warrior one, foot at a 45-degree angle. Sink low into the left leg. Should feel this through the right hip flexor this time. And your variation of choice will take the right hand up towards the ceiling, or we can inhale, reach up with both hands. Exhale, sink forward into the left leg. Try to keep both feet flat on the floor. Belly button tucked down and in. And both hands coming to the back of the chair. Let's step the right foot in and tuck the heel towards the glute, or come to the side of your chair for your quad stretch. So we'll take, and you can hang on to the back of the chair. Try to keep knees beside each other in whatever variation you're in. And once again, we'll engage the core, pull the belly button down and in, engage the glutes, and that will deepen your quad stretch. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Exhale, one more pull on the foot if you have it. Maybe one more push forward of the hips. And go ahead and release the foot, roll the shoulders out a little bit. And let's come to a seated position in our chair. So we will sit all the way back into our chair to start. So preferably do want to have a chair with a firm backrest here, just so we have good support. Legs in nice and tight, and let's take our left hand to the bottom of the chair. If you have an edge underneath to grip onto, you can tuck your fingertips underneath. We'll roll the shoulders down and back, and inhale, reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, reach over towards the left side, staying rooted through the glutes here. Focusing more on our upper body here. Inhale, reach back one more time, maybe halfway. And exhale over to the left once more. Try to keep your upper arm even with the right ear. And coming all the way back up, let's reach the right hand off to the side. Let the head hang towards the left shoulder. Inhale, reach the left hand up and over. You can gently pull the head over a little bit, or even just rest it over the head. Maybe just let it lay there. Both shoulders down and back here. Keep reaching away with the right hand. Great stretch for the neck, shoulder. One more breath. And let's tuck our chin towards the left underarm, moving the hand towards the back of the head. Inhale, take a big breath in. And exhale, pull the head gently, if you can, a little bit further. Reach the right hand off to the side, but slightly back this time. Deeper stretch for the back of the neck. And we'll come all the way up. Release the head slowly. Maybe roll it around a few times. And we'll take all 3 of those on the other side. So right hand tucks under the chair, preferably keeping your arm beside the hip. Right shoulder down and back. We inhale, left hand up to the ceiling. Exhale, arch over to the right, staying rooted through the sit bones here. Relax the jaw. If you tighten back up, that's okay. Inhale back up halfway and exhale one more reach. Let it all go. Let the head hang heavy. And back through to center. We reach the left hand off to the side. Let the right ear hang towards the right shoulder. Inhale, right hand up and over as we graze the head. Just let it land there. Just a bit of extra weight to deepen the stretch. No need to force it. Exhale, reach away with the left hand. And let's tuck our chin towards the right underarm. This time we move our hand towards the back of the head. Gentle tuck in, making sure we don't lean the body forward. So stay upright, shoulders down and back. We just pull the head down, moving our stretch to the back of the neck here. One more breath. Exhale, reach the left fingertips back a bit more. And let's release the head slowly, coming all the way up. Roll it around a few more times again. Maybe taking 2 or 3 each direction. And let's take a figure 4 on each side, or a seated pigeon. So we'll take our right ankle over the left leg. If this is comfortable for you, this can be a pretty deep stretch. So if it's better suited for you today, you can slide a bit forward more onto your chair. Lengthen the left leg out and see if you can cross the right ankle over the left shin instead. You might find it a bit more comfortable if you come to the back of or the front of your chair, and then you can gently push the right knee away. So whatever variation is best for you. If you're in a full seated figure 4, you're welcome to fold the chest down, thinking about bringing the chest towards the shin here. Gentle press on the right leg. Oh, we got a visitor. Hi, William. And let's come all the way up. Place the right foot down. We'll switch sides. So again, you can come forward to the front of the chair, cross the left ankle over the left shin, or we bring left ankle over the right thigh. And when you're ready, you can exhale, fold the chest forward. Getting ready to wind down our practice here. Slowing down the breath. Leave the to-do list for tomorrow. No need to hold on to whatever was happening in your day. Tomorrow is anew. Let's go ahead and come all the way back up, uncross the leg, place the left foot back down. We'll just take a forward fold here, bring the feet out in front. If you were seated all the way back here, let's come forward to about halfway to the chair. Bring the feet back out a little more and inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Big stretch up. Exhale, bring the chest forward over the thighs. Let the head hang heavy.
Once again, relax the jaw, bring the tongue down from the roof of the mouth. Just let the shoulders fall. Two more breaths here. Exhale, let the chest sink. Let's walk the hands up slowly over the shins, coming all the way up. Bringing the head up low so you can lean back into your chair. And you're welcome to stay seated for a few more moments. Enjoy your Shavasana. And thank you so much again for joining me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will see you in the next one. Namaste.